In this short video, we're going to have a look at how to deal with residential institutes within SystmOne and within SystmOne patient records. We often get queries from GP practices asking how to find patients who are staying at individual residential institutes, and unless they have been recorded in a certain way, then it makes it more difficult to find the patients in those nursing homes. For example, if the address for the patient has been recorded in the usual way using the house name as the nursing home name and the postcode as the nursing home address, this makes it more difficult to extract that data in a report format within SystmOne. Within this video, we have broken the session into 3 sections, being how to add and configure residential institute codes within SystmOne, how to add the residential institute codes into the patient record, and finally, how to run the reports to find which patients are in which residential institutes. Firstly, to add the residential institute codes within SystmOne and to build up your own list, users must go to links at the top and go to the third option from the bottom, residential institute codes. Now, you might already have some residential institute codes in here. However, we're going to create a couple of new ones by clicking new code at the top left hand corner. The health authority should already be set because we're in a training environment. It's pretty random on here, but normally it would be set to the health authority you belong to. You would put in your residential institute code. So we are going to put in RL, and that would be Red House, Stamford. And all we do is click OK. Add another one. Residential Institute code XA, and we'll call that Whitefriars. Now, these residential institute codes can be obtained from SPS in the usual way. If there's any problems obtaining the residential institute codes, then you can get in touch with the Arden and Gem IT training team, who can help you and point you in the right direction. So as you can see, I have added a couple of residential institute codes in there. If there's any that you want to delete, all you need to do is just click onto it and select delete code. Or if you want to amend the name or the code, if it's incorrect, you can go to select amend code and overtype any of the information in here. That is all we need to do to build up our residential institute code. In this next section, we are going to have a look at how to add those residential institute codes into the patient record. So we are going to search and go into a patient record in the usual way and amend the address in the usual way. We log in as a home address, enter the postcode, and at the bottom we've got the residential institute code box. If we click on there, we will find our residential institutes that we've got, select OK and save. In the final part of our video, we're going to have a look at how to find our nursing home patients from our reporting. So if we go up to reporting and clinical reporting in the usual way, and at the top left hand corner select new to create a new report, and we're just going to call it nursing home patients. And on the left hand side, if we click onto the small triangle next to registration and select branch and residential institute and select where it says residential institute. Now you can just select the residential institutes that you want, or you can select the small square and click on the arrow and move all of those across. If we click OK and find our report here and run that report, we can see how many patients are actually in nursing homes. So we have only got 2 patients in nursing homes. In the usual way, we can right click and show patients, or we can go to breakdown results. When we get to the breakdown results screen, we can go to registration and click on the small triangle on the left hand side and break those results down by residential institute and refresh at the top, and that will tell us exactly how many patients we have staying in which residential institute. So we've got 1 patient staying at the Cardinal Square Retirement Chalet and 1 patient staying in the Cardinal Square Residential Institute. Again, in the usual way, we can right click and show patients to target those patients in individual nursing homes. We hope the video is useful to anyone who's watching it. An additional thing that might be worth thinking about is once you've created your report, it might be worth linking this report to a patient status marker, so that in the top right hand corner you could have an icon triggered for any patients who are staying in nursing homes.